What's up everyone, welcome back. Thank you to all my new subscribers. I'm glad you all enjoy watching me watch Velma and slowly die inside. I'm glad you enjoy that. Ha! Well, it was my goal to get more views by doing those videos. So I got what I wanted. Was it worth it? I don't know. But today, we're talking about The Last of Us Episode 2. Now I'm sorry this video is a couple days late. I was extraordinarily sick over the weekend and, I could barely get out of bed. But we're back. We're back to talk about an episode I think is highly overrated. There is a phenomenon I'm noticing with new media that's coming out where it gets praised overwhelmingly. Almost like these rose-tinted goggles over everyone's eyes. This good word gets put into the zeitgeist, Everyone goes, oh yeah, it was really, really, really good. When in fact, it wasn't. I'm calling it the Andor effect. I didn't review Andor, only the first couple episodes, and I said, yeah, it's not bad. But I didn't continue because I found the show to be incredibly slow, boring. But I watched all the reviews come out and everyone said the same thing. Andor is the best Star Wars we've gotten in years, maybe some of the best ever. I never agreed with any of that. It's not true. Andor was not a TV show. Andor was a movie stretched to be way too long. It was slow, it was boring, and just because the writing was not as pathetic as, say, Obi-Wan Kenobi or the Book of Boba Fett does not mean it's good. I feel like in this day and age, we're conditioned to accept, binge, splurge, the crap that comes out of Hollywood. And we take it. And then when something comes along that isn't that dares to be slow, which I appreciate, don't get me wrong, or somewhat smarter, everyone gets on its metaphorical cock, strokes it, milks the shit out of it, and then everywhere you go on the internet, 10 out of 10, 9 out of 10. Andor's the best ever. The Last of Us Episode 2, amazing, 10 out of 10. Why? Let's ask ourselves why. This was a 50-something minute long episode where literally our main characters walked from one building 1 mile, 1 kilometer down the street to the next building. That's not TV, in my opinion. I love the game, I said this last week, and I love the first episode. You know why? Because it gave us stuff we haven't got before. This episode did that, and it was the best part of the episode, which was the start. But outside of that, it was basically the same as the video game. And now I was excited for this show for the main reason that you could expand on what the video game gave us. The video game is bare bones. And the reason the video game was so good is because you're controlling the characters. It's like you're in the world, exploring it. You don't get that watching something. You get a little bit of it, but not for an hour long, and not when things are as slow as they were. So, to me, this is not good enough. There wasn't enough development, not enough additions from the game. The opening was great. That was fantastic. I loved that. Really well done. The little character moments with our main characters, also, that's good. But the entire build up, how slow it was, I just feel like it wasn't delivering on what it could be. Think about this from a general audience who haven't played the games. I feel like they would be very, very uninvested. Because so far, if you think about it, we truly don't have a real good reason to like Ellie. She's basically been an arsehole the whole time. Joel and Tess have been, for lack of a better word, distant, which is the nature of their characters, but in a TV show medium, it doesn't make for gripping character development. It's one of those things. It's hard to really bash this, but also praise it. It's very faithful to the video game. Great. The zombies, the clickers looked amazing. Great. The acting, great. The setting, great. Everything like that is amazing. But it's the Andor effect. Things happening extraordinarily slow, and things happening not in a dumb way. A general audience then goes online. Oh, look at all these big YouTubers going, hey, this is the best thing I've ever seen. Let's take a step back. Let's look at things, compare it to actually good TV shows. And I'm not saying this is not good, but you know what I mean. Look at what happened in Breaking Bad in one episode. Early Game of Thrones, what happened in one episode. What was happening in House of the Dragon over the course of one episode? Like, that's progression. A lot can happen in an hour. Look at what was happening in Chernobyl with the same showrunner in one episode. So much. I feel like there was so much more that could have been added to this story. And I don't want to judge the show on what's to come. I don't know. I'm just saying this episode was a letdown to me. Maybe because I was sick while watching it, my brain was affected. But I have no desire to re-watch the episode. You know what I mean? I don't know. This episode was mediocre. It's hard to say when something's done well, but mediocre, because then you're gonna get attacked. And I know you can comment, call me an idiot. I'm just saying, take a step back, look at things without being swept up in the whirlwind of 10 out of 10s. This episode was fine television, but it's not perfect. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Next week could be better. I hope it's better. I just hope we get more than what the game gave us. Once something's made, you know, even with a YouTube video I made a month ago, I'll go, oh, I could have done this, I could have done that. And if I was to do it again, you could add things and make it better. That's what this video game is. It's literally perfection. Take perfection and make it better. It can be done because the game is so bare bones. But that's my review. I'm just an idiot with no real following yet. No one's really gonna kick up much dust over my opinion. But I do want to hear yours. And do you think I could have a, point here? Can you see that? Can I offer that devil's advocate to you? Maybe. I'm always going to be honest with what I say to you. What's the point in pretending to like something if you don't actually like it? That's my philosophy. So tell me below, what did you think? Was I wrong? Do you hate me? Don't hate me. Don't hate me. I don't care if you hate me. Hating someone is provocative. Provocation. Provocation gets views. Like Velma! Ha! Anyway. See you next time I see you. Bye bye now.